Peace, peace. Welcome back to Master Me with MyCol. Today, I wanted to congratulate myself on my first 3 months of my official job in the last 4 years. I've experienced so much in these past 3 months that has really shaped me to learn a lot about myself and learn a lot about the world and learn a lot about where I am right now in life. And it's led me to believe that, man, the more I break down broken beliefs from my past and build up the ones that actually build into my character, build into my dreams, build into what I want to see for myself, those are the decisions that require my presence. What do I mean by that? I mean, we spend so much time sometimes thinking about what could have been or what should have been or what would have been if XYZ happened or if XYZ didn't happen, when we can just live in what is. Well, this did happen and that didn't happen. So what can I do with what did happen and what didn't happen, rather than thinking about all the different variables of what could have happened or what should have happened or what would have happened had things been different. And a lot of times the reason things aren't different is because of our decisions. Because if we decided different, we'd be living a difference. So essentially, like, we are one of my homies pledged, we are the masters of our fate and the captain of our soul. And I've been seeing that every single decision has a reward and has a consequence. And if you listen into the last episode, like, you heard my tonality. I didn't show it because I was like, you know what, I'm not going to put myself in that state on the internet, but I still at least wanted to record it and share it with you all audibly, because this is my truth. And I'm literally learning to master myself. And it's not easy. I don't want to keep saying it's not easy, but it's worth the work. It's really worth the work. And the other day I wrote down, I said, doors appear when you ask. Doors open when you knock. And doors are for you when you are for you. What does all that mean? But what it's been meaning to me in my life is, whenever I ask Coach, what do you want me to do here? Or can you help me here? Or like, what's the play, Coach? It may take a little time, not even a long time in retrospect. Coach would be like, do that. Okay. Sometimes I hesitate and do that. Okay. When I do that, I get to trust the process. It isn't always instant gratification. That's like a rule of thumb for that process. It isn't always instantly gratifying. You aren't always going to get a dopamine hit from every door that you ask for. And the second part to that is, doors open when you knock. So first I asked, and the door would appear of what the decision is. Then it's for me to go apply and put energy towards, let me knock on this. When I knock on it, that's me giving myself permission to go play. It's not Coach pushing me through the door. It's not anything pulling me through the door. It's me giving myself permission to go play. Because I asked for the door, Coach presented me the door. Now it's up to me to be able to take the next step. So knocking on it, to give myself permission of, like, make sure I really want what's behind this door. Make sure I'm asking for this door for the right reasons. Because sometimes what's for you is for you, and what ain't for you ain't for you. I've been learning in these past 3 months that it's equally as important what I do decide, just as it's important as what I don't decide. Every door I say no to, every door I walk away from is just as important as the doors and the opportunities and the lessons and the blessings that I do receive, that I do knock on. And then from there, what's on the other side? Based on how that door has been presented, how I knock, and when I decide to step through, it will show me what's for me. Especially when I'm for me, because I know Coach is for me, then nothing can be against me. The only person, place, or thing that can be against me is me. Because everything in my life that Coach has placed in my life has always been in my favor, in my power, for my grace, for my betterment, for my gratitude, not my instant gratification. For my gratitude, not my instant gratification. And that hit me profoundly. That's hitting me profoundly right now. That everything Coach has put into my life is for my gratitude, not my instant gratification. And that's a determining factor to see, like, is this for me or not? Because sometimes I do things that feel good that aren't for me. They may feel good in the moment, but right after, I'm like, dang, why did I do that? That was not smart. That was not wise. I was not thinking ahead with that one. That goes back to had I, would I, could I, should I, XYZ. I didn't. So what did I do? Focus on what I did, focus on what I didn't, and decide from that. Because everything else, at least for me, I'm not speaking for you even with this one. For me, it causes too much overthinking, overanalyzation, analysis paralysis, just too much of that, too much anxiety, too much hesitation, too much fear, too much doubt. And I'd rather step in faith. I'd rather step through faith with my decision. I'd rather step through faith with my decision and then give myself a grace for that gratitude. Because like even the work I'm doing now, like it doesn't always feel good in the moment. But now here I am at 3 months and man, just in this month alone, September, today's the 23rd. I started on June 23rd. And for the month thus far, I've made $93,000. Not on paper, not like, you know what I'm saying, coming to me yet. It will be. But I'm saying like I've grossed the company $93,000 in sales just in September alone. And last month, for the entire month of August, I grossed the company $96,000. And here I am, it's only the 23rd, and I've grossed them $93,000. That's growth to me. That's immense growth to me. I didn't even fully start until like the first-ish week of July of like really being on the sales floor and like getting into it. So to be where I am now in such a short amount of time, I am very, very grateful for this opportunity. And all the things I did and all the things I didn't do, I'm learning from it all. And like I said, those are just numbers, and numbers do mean something to me to a degree. But what means more is the value. What means more is the lessons, the blessings, the opportunities, the doors, and more specifically, the doors that are for me. Because with those doors, I'm able to do more. With my doors from Coach, I'm able to do more. And I'm truly grateful for that. So those are the three ways the doors have been opening in my life is when I ask, when I knock, and when I decide. When I ask, when I knock, and when I decide. Because when I ask, that's me opening myself up and revealing that I don't have all the answers. Let me submit to a higher force. Let me submit to my coach. Let me surrender to, you know what? I am still a student, and it's okay for me to learn. As I learn throughout this process, it's okay for me to learn. I don't need to know all the answers. I don't even want to know all the answers, because I know where that's gotten me in the past. Thinking that I know everything leads down a road I no longer wish to go down. I'd rather stay on the path of always seeking guidance and wanting to learn more throughout my journey. Then number 2 is knocking, giving myself permission. That's key for me, to give myself permission instead of seek permission from others. Now, seeking permission from coach is a different story, but not seeking permission or seeking validation or seeking confirmation from others. Getting those orders from coach, getting that play from coach, and then giving it to myself in that order. From coach to me, and then from me to me, or to me from me. Coach to me to me. Coach to me to me. That's exactly how I want it to happen every single time. I go to coach, coach come to me. I go to me, directions come from me through coach, or come from coach through me. And then the last step is actually decide on it and move on it and cut off all the other options and move in that direction with focus, with clarity, with faith, with grace, with gratitude, and with myself. Like, I turned 27 this year, man. Wow. I turned 27 this year. And I'm learning myself in a whole new way. I don't know why that got me emotional, but dang, I turned 27 this year, bro. Dang. And that's not even that's not me saying I'm old or young. Just, I turned 27 this year, bro. Like, 27 of them big things on this joint. Wow. I am so blessed, man. I know some folks that hadn't even made it to 27. And here I am sitting in my own house, 27 years old, bro. Wow. I'm so grateful, man. Coach has been so forgiving with me, man. Through it all. I've messed up, I've failed, I've fell down, I've given up, I've been stubborn, been egotistical, been prideful. I didn't lie, I didn't manipulate it, I didn't been deceitful, I didn't omitted the truth, I didn't been disobedient, I didn't been too trustful, I didn't been naive, I didn't been just green, man. I didn't been neglectful. I done been a lot, but it's not who I am. I done been a lot, but it's not who I am. Throughout these 27 years, everything I've done is not who I am. I am who I am today. And everything I've done up until this point, everything I've been, everything I was up until this point has contributed to who I am today. But who I am today is who I am today. And that's what I ask for more of. I ask for more of the lessons, more of the blessings, more of the grace, more of the gratitude, more of the favor, more of the faith, more of the direction, more of the sound mind, more of the sound heart, the sound body, the sound environment, the sound people that are peaceful, that are quiet, and that are quick in their decisions with coach. No need to hesitate or double guess. quick in their decisions with Coach. And I pray that those individuals surround me and continue to guide me, and I can guide them as well. And I pray that as those doors continue to show up in my life, that continue to show up in your life, I pray that you know what to ask for. I pray that I know what to ask for. I pray that I know I don't know, but I pray that I know what to ask for because of what I don't know. I pray that I can use what I do know to learn what I don't know in order to use it for what I need in order to grow. I pray that what you don't know, that you can use what you do know and allow that to teach you what you need in order to grow. I pray that when the opportunity comes, that when that door comes to you, just for you, when that door comes to me, just for me, that you knock on it and you give yourself permission after you've prayed, and after you've been patient, and after you've been obedient. I pray that I'm patient, that I'm obedient, knowing that that door is for me. So for me to decide and flourish into the divine every time. And every time for you. Whether you're 27, whether you're 7, whether you're 17, whether you're 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 107, 117, 127. I pray whatever your age is, I pray that Coach is still using you in the way that you know you're being used, and you're honored to be used, and you allow yourself to be used. Allow yourself to be used by Coach, because that gratification is eternal. Bump instant, it is eternal. Bump instant gratification, it is eternally grateful. It is eternally grateful. It is eternally in your favor. Every single time. And I pray you know that. And I pray when you don't know that, you ask to be reminded of what you do know, so that you can continue to grow every single time. Come on. Come on, man. Amen. Ashe. Nakumaisha. I love myself. I love you. And I love life. I love life so much, man. And I want to learn to love life even more and live my love for life out loud. I want to live my love for life out loud. Because 27 it's a short amount of time to be on this earth, but it's a long time to suffer in silence, not asking, not knocking, and not deciding. So I want to continue to ask, continue to knock, and continue to decide. For Coach, for me, and for you. This is Master Me with MyCol. I pray you receive what you need today. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Thank you for listening. And thank you for being present with me in this space every single time. Peace.